There's another 2. The list of finished songs is getting longer. Yay. Hi! I'm on the way to go kayaking. I'm hanging with my bro, and we're going kayaking on a river. Oh look, it's Matt and his truck with his company name on it and the logo I didn't design for him. How you doing, Matt?
What's up? So you don't drop your phone in the
Oh,
water.
nice. Looks slow right there, unless we start there. We're on the river. So how fast is it traveling?
4.5 knots. That's a sailing term. Sounds of nature.
You're my kayak paddle. Get the turtle. I got him. This is fun. I don't feel like I'm gonna drown at all. Captain's log. Currently on leave, so I'm solidly on solid ground. Yes, I like the noises out here. Anyways, as I mentioned previously, it is imperative for these 2 weeks to be focused on finishing the songs in Tanglewood for the Zoom read-through that I'm putting together. So a lot of this week has been working on the reprises to Fairy Tale. So Fairy Tales is the opening number. It's the first bit of music I wrote, and the little snippet you heard before the intro is very simply, just a random chord. Literally don't know what chord it is. I remember throwing a bunch of notes together that sounded cool and slightly off kilter, and then playing it in a descending what do you call that? It's not an arpeggio. You know, when you kind of roll up the chord. Glissando? I don't remember. Dang it, I want to sound smart. Says the guy who doesn't know what chord this is. Anyways, it rolls down, goes right into the bum 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 bum. That is the motif of the Fairy Tale song that goes underneath basically the whole thing. So there's a number of reprises in the show. The gardener sings a reprise and Venona sings a reprise, and then there's a reprise at the very end. So it's been cool to kind of compare and make them each sound unique to who's singing them and why. And I thought I'd give y'all a little taste of that comparison that I've been doing. So the first one again is the opening number, kind of the mythology of Tanglewood, the quote-unquote narrators are telling the story, and it's written in the Dorian mode. Haha, sounding smart now. Which gives it a sound that's kind of in between the happy major and the dark minor, to where it's kind of a mystical sound.
Change the forest. Something mystical did occur in that far.
And then later the gardener sings it, and it's a little bit more wistful, but grounded in reality, because unlike the stories that have been told over and over again, the gardener is revealing details that have been forgotten, that were part of his origins that he actually remembers.
But parts of those tales were forgotten.
Then later Venona sings it, and it's a lot heavier, because it comes right after an angry song that she sings, and she's revealing new details, but from her perspective. And she's the quote-unquote evil one. So kind of showing the 3 different versions of this mythology around the forest.
My forest. And all of the beauty I'd made. No remorse, no hesitation. My poor precious creature.
And then finally, the last one at the very end of the show is a reprise, again by the Peacekeepers, the narrators. And I lean more into the major side of that one because it's the more happy resolution to the story, and it looks to the future about what happens to Tanglewood after the story has unfolded. So here's that little preview.
We'll work to make it the best that we can. From market to burrow to nest.
I'm just in the parking lot, but look, this is just such a vibe. And yes, I am using that word unironically. I love it so much. Okay, coming to a stop. Look at it, it's the janglies. This is the best thing I've done to my car so far. I'm sorry, it's raining? Where are the clouds? Where is this coming from? I mean, clouds, but you know what I mean. Well, that's weird. Rain on a sunny day. I don't know how to feel about this. I can't get into a rainy mood because it's too sunshiny. Weird. This is a magnet that I bought, right? You know, sticks like a magnet should. But for whatever reason, on the back of my car, is the back of my car not metal? Yeah, bumper works. You move it a couple inches. Right here it works. Right here it does not. I don't understand. But I guess we'll put it on this side, opposite the gas tank. In any case, oh, you can't really see that. It's daytime. But they're turning on. They're real pretty. I just stapled them to the ceiling. And then I got this moth pattern wheel cover thing. So this week comes to an end. As I said, it was a little bit dull in terms of stuff happening. I mostly just worked on the musical, but I am excited to announce I'm done with the songs. Not all of the music. I just finished up the last song. So I'm excited for next week when we'll get to do the Zoom read-through with all of my friends, OPU alumni. Getting to hear these characters out loud in somebody else's voice than my own. Because as perfect and immaculate as my voice is, sometimes you don't want all of your characters to be perfect. Imperfection is just the one thing I can't do. You know, because my natural speaking voice is just so precise and perfect that it's hard to capture the real heart of these flawed characters. Anyways, look forward to that. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week.